Hello there, my name is JD from Studio 2105. Welcome back to MixStream Online and you're watching Weekly Update Wednesdays. Firstly, a warm welcome to all the new viewers and a big thank you to all the patrons who help to support the channel financially. If you haven't done so, please do click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the notification bell as well so that you'll be updated every time I upload a new video. Do sign up for the email list, and if you want to become a patron, head on down to www.patreon.com/studio2105 for more info. Last week was a brand new episode of MixStream, and this time I featured a singer right from Sabah. His name is Engelbert with his debut single titled Numbalanku. So fans of Karasan Dusun rock, and if you are fans of music from Sabah in general, do check it out really as I went through the mixing process of his debut single, right? Click on this link and it'll take you to that video. Alright, so without further ado, let's head on down to this week's featured questions. Right, that's right, not just one, but you got two questions to cover. Question 1, stereo mic setups. XY, AB, or others? What's the proper application for each? When it comes to stereo mic setups, it is not a question of proper or improper application of any setup. You need to learn the methods and recognize the sonic characteristics of each type of microphone array. Then you decide whether one or the other is more appropriate for the sound source that you are going to record. So, really doesn't matter whether you're recording a drum kit or an instrument or a whole ensemble. Ask yourself these couple of questions. Is mono compatibility going to be an important concern? If it is, again, go for what's known as a coincident or a near coincident array. In this case, the XY stereo miking Blumline, and there's also ORTF as well. Second question, do you want to maximize the stereo width and this whole sense of spaciousness? In this case, you go for a space pair, right? Or we refer to it as an AB. If you see in a lot of orchestral recordings or ensemble recordings, the classic go-to is the Decker tree. If you have enough mics and the extra channels, combine these different types of setups. This will allow you greater flexibility later down in the mix. Don't forget also to experiment with MS recording. MS here stands for mid-side. If you want to learn more about stereo recording and how to set up stereo microphone arrays, do check out this video, right? Stereo recording basics. This is a video that I did as part of my direct access music production workshop. So check it out, click on this and it will take you there to the video. Question 2. I recorded a vocal session in 24-bit 48 kHz sampling rate. When it came time to mix, the client sent me the instrumental multi-tracks in 16-bit 44.1. Should I downsample the vocals to the lower sampling rate, or should I upsample the music tracks to match the vocals I recorded? Which one would be better quality? In this situation, what I would do is I would upsample the music tracks to 24-bit 48 kHz. Now be aware that when you do so, it does not improve the quality, okay? Right? If you upsample something, it doesn't improve the quality. Only thing that increases is just the file size, right? But that is a downside that you have to live with. You see, once audio has been recorded digitally at this particular bit depth or this particular sampling rate, converting it to a higher bit depth, to a higher sampling rate, it's not going to give any improvement in quality because you can't improve what's not captured in the first place during the recording. Big emphasis again, always make sure that you record in 24-bit. And the recommendations nowadays is to try to go for at least 48 kHz. My rationale for doing this is pretty simple, right? Referring to upsampling, okay? It's better to work at the highest possible quality instead of having to degrade to match the rest of the audio. Even though there may be a lot of music tracks and then your vocal tracks, there are only like 2 or 3. In my opinion, it's still better, right? It's a better thing to do to upsample the music tracks to match the higher sampling rate. To be frank, 99% of your listeners are not going to be able to tell the difference. But it does not mean that you and I, as audio professionals, want to sacrifice that perhaps 1% or even a fraction of a percent of improvement. Now, I take pride in my job, and hopefully, right, you do too, and I'm sure many of you do, and you want to deliver the best possible product, right, for your clients. Whether or not they can tell the difference between 48K or 44.1K, it's besides the point. We want to be excellent. We want to deliver the best. We want to, deliver the highest quality possible. All in all, having said that, prevention, right, the old adage, prevention is always better than the cure, okay? Always consult with the client and determine all the project, your file specs, your specifications beforehand, the right file format, bit depth, sampling rate, even things as trivial as, your tempo, the key of the song. All these things are important details that, should always be conveyed and communicated between the different parties that may be working. As for all this information in advance, okay, right? Don't surprise them on the day of the session itself. Give them a call, send them an email, set up a pre-production meeting or a short discussion to sort all these things out. If they recorded it at a different studio, if they recorded the music tracks at a different studio, have them check with the engineer of that studio, all right? Or if they work from home, ask them to check their DAW settings, okay? You actually be surprised to find out how many musicians that record from home nowadays, okay? Are not even aware, they don't even know that they can adjust their settings to record at 24-bit and sample rates other than 44.1 kilohertz, because when you read when you research and when you read up on the internet, all it tells you is that CD quality is 16-bit 44.1, so we should record at that. Not gonna go into that. I've covered that topic in detail already in a previous videos, so you can go and check it out as well. So when I encounter this sort of situation, this is what I would do. I would upsample it to match, right, the bit depth and the sampling rate which I recorded here. Your methods may vary, and again, there's no right or wrong. If you want to decide to downsample it to 16-bit 44.1, that's up to you also, okay? Hopefully that helps, and even more so, hopefully better communication and preparation in advance will help prevent this situation from happening in the future. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for your questions. Please keep them coming. Last week we did cover a topic which is a lot more serious, a lot more somber. This week's video, hopefully, right, and videos to come, we'll get back down to answering more of your questions out there. Alright, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave your comments, leave your feedback down below. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up on my social media as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, share this with your friends, and if you haven't become a subscriber yet, please do click on the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. See you again in another video real soon. Stay safe, stay happy and healthy. Happy recording and mixing. Peace, love, and music.